Oh, hello. Come on. Good morning, Grace Christian University. How's everybody doing today? Everyone's like, man, why is that millennial on stage week after week? Can he please get off of it? Yes, I can. Okay, here's some announcements coming up. So we have some home sports today and tomorrow. Woo. Big woo. We have baseball today at 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. That's at Kellogg Woods Park. That's where we play our home games. That's only a 12-minute drive away. So come out and support. And if you can't make 2 and 5 today, we're also playing tomorrow at 11 and 2. So lots of baseball games. And then also tomorrow at 12 o'clock in the gym, our volleyball team is playing. And for our baseball and our volleyball teams, we're going to whack the Alice Lloyd and Emmaus Eagles. We're going to whack them. Okay, so if you're interested in becoming a part of student government, you can grab a signature sheet on the bulletin board in the Commons. You'll have to get that signed by your fellow students and staff members, and the deadline for that is Tuesday, and then voting is on Wednesday and Thursday. So if you're interested in being a part of student government, that's how you get on the ballot. Common Ground is Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. You can go there for a chapel scan. This week it's going to be Family Feud and Food with Jim Gamble. It'll be a great time. It's in the North Dining Hall. So we won't have small groups this coming Tuesday night, but we expect those who would attend small groups to attend Common Ground. It'll be a blast. See You at the Pole is Wednesday morning at 9:45. That's what we're doing in place of chapel that day. That's going to be at the flagpole in front of the Commons. There'll be a chapel scan. We're going to pray for our nation together, which will be a really powerful time. Room checks are also Wednesday at 9:45. So while you're at See You at the Pole, myself and Gabby Wright will be going around the different res halls on campus, making sure that people's rooms are clean. And if they're not, unfortunately, we will have to give you a little fine. More information on that can be found in your email. Leadership Chapel with President Kemper is coming up this Thursday at 9:45 right here. So a few times throughout the semester, we're going to have special Thursday morning leadership chapels. So we have one this coming Thursday, and you get a chapel scan for it. Mozart's The Abduction from Seraglio, an opera, is Friday, October 13th at 7:30. Sign-up ends today for that at Kahawa, and money is due the 30th. If you have more questions, you can talk to Professor Kuinga or Professor Gaiman. And then last but not least, I wanted to let you know of some amazing improvements that IT has made over the past few months. First of all, let's give a huge shout out to our IT department. They do a lot for campus. They do a ton behind the scenes that you don't see. So some of the improvements is, so the Mac lab in the JAC down the hallway to the right at the very end is now a computer center for any student to use. It's from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. You can go in there and use one of those computers, which is amazing. Also, they've upgraded the PCs in the library from what they were, and there's also Macs available in the library as well for those who prefer to use Macs. Also, there is a laptop checkout resource in the library available, and there have been significant upgrades to the Wi-Fi connection. So if you see an IT person, give them a huge thanks, because they do a lot for our campus. Okay, I will pass it off to Rachel.
Hi. Okay, so today's chapel is going to be very special because it is the Hispanic Heritage Month kickoff chapel. So we're going to have some songs in Spanish, some in English. We're going to mix it up. And we're also going to have a Hispanic student share their testimony. And I'm just really excited to be able to share our culture with you guys, and I hope that you can worship or appreciate it. And yeah, so you guys can stand, and we're gonna start with a favorite. You guys might know it.
Cuando oscurece y el miedo crece, escucharé tu voz. Si mi esperanza y fe se acaban, mi fuerza tú serás. Cuando yo creo que no hay valor en mí, Dios lo encuentro en ti. No me rendiré, pues sé que soy, no enseñarás, nunca me dejarás. Tu amor me cautivó, nunca está lejos. Lo siento resonando como un eco. Tu amor me sanó el sueco, como un eco en mi corazón. En mi corazón. Every season you keep repeating
promises to me. Now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete.
when my mind says I'm not good enough. God, you're enough for me. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. Echo in my soul. My mind says I'm not good enough. God, you're enough for me. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Tu amor me cautivó, nunca está lejos. Lo siento resonando como un eco. Tu amor me cautivó, nunca está lejos. Lo siento resonando como un eco, eco en mi soul. En mi corazón. He intentado verlo, no podía creerlo, que me escogiste a mí, a ser victorioso en ti. Aunque no soy perfecto, me das lo que no merezco. todo lo roto en mí es restaurado en ti. Tú eres mi campeón, gigantes caen ante ti, la victoria en tus manos está. Yo soy quien dices que soy, en ti yo seguro estoy. Hoy me encuentro en un lugar celestial victorioso, con el Dios que todo conquistó.
Now I can finally see it. You're teaching me how to receive it, so let all the shining seas. This is my victory, and you are my champion. The giants fall when you stand undefeated. Every battle you won, I am who you say I am. You crown me with confidence. I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated, with the one who has conquered it all. When I lift my voice and shout, every wall comes crashing down. I have the authority Jesus has given me. And when I open up my mouth, miracles start breaking out. I have the authority Jesus has given me.
Levantarán mi voz, cada muro cae hoy. Yo tengo la autoridad que Cristo me vino a dar, y tan solo hablar hoy, milagros sucederán. Yo tengo la autoridad que Cristo me vino a dar.
You are my champion. Giants fall when you stand undefeated. Every battle you won, I am who you say I am.
You crown me
With confidence, I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated. By the power of your name, I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated, with the one who has conquered it all.
Tú eres mi campeón, gigantes caen ante ti, la victoria en tus manos está. Yo soy quien dices que soy, estoy seguro en ti. Hoy me encuentro en un lugar celestial victorioso, con el Dios que todo conquistó. transforma el corazón que alejado y duro está. Quien sostiene la creación y jamás me dejará. Quien conoce mi interior y me ama aún así. Quien tiene todo el control y camina junto a mí. Solo Jesús. Solo Jesús. Quien mi vida rescató, con su gracia me guió. Love me through my darkest hours, 1,000 different ways. No one but you. No one but you. I'll sing of your love. Jesus, it's you.
You guys can be seated for our Hispanic student testimony by the lovely Stacy Delgado.
Am I standing like here or up there?
You can stand wherever you want.
It's awkward. Okay. Let me just get set up real quick. 1 second. One more second. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Stacy Delgado. I'm a sophomore here at Grace. Of course. I'm a human resource management major, and I'm also president of the Latino Student Union. If you guys don't know, we have that here. I'm also a student ambassador in the enrollment office. So, enough about that. It's awkward. Was that me? Okay. So, I really didn't figure out a way to transition into my testimony. So, I'm gonna just start talking. So that's the goal. Okay. So, in high school, let's talk about my senior year in high school. I was really out there, I did have many friends, but I did have a close group of friends too. They weren't really the best friends, I would say, because of what I'm about to tell you. But yeah, let me just get into that. We would joke around a lot. We did joke around, and I'm the type of person who can take a joke, but until it gets too much. They would constantly remind me of I was dumb, they would make those little snarky comments about let me give you 3 examples. One of them was, you're so dumb. Second one was you'll never be successful with that pea brain of yours. And the third one was literally my favorite. It's not my favorite, that was sarcasm. It said, Stacy, you're useless to the world. You might as well just end your life now. So, to them it was just a joke. But to me, it was it hit a little bit more deeper than that. So, I would pretty much just believe those words. I took what they said, kept it in my heart, and I started believing them. And the enemy knew what he was doing, and he would use those words against me. And that would take over my mind like crazy. So every time I got a bad grade, that concluded to me being a dumb student. I was scared to talk to people or give a presentation because I just thought my thoughts and opinions would not make sense. So, yeah. So that was that senior year. Fast forward to the summer after senior year, I obviously dropped those friends. They were not good for me. All love, but no. But I was still very hurt by the words that they said. Those words stuck to me. It was engraved in my heart. And it just really impacted me. It affected me as a person. So fast forward to college, my freshman year, it was kind of hard to create those friends here because I really believed what they said about me, and I basically confirmed those words by saying oh, nobody wants to be friends with me here because I was this dumb, annoying, weird girl, pretty much. And I just believed the lies that the enemy just, So it really made college hard. I struggled a lot my first year with my mental health. I wasn't able to be my authentic self. I really didn't know who I was or what my purpose here was, and I was just severely insecure about myself. So yeah, that was my first year here, my first few months here at Grace. Then I'm saying a lot. I'm so sorry. So with that being that, I was really alone. I really, like I said, I didn't have friends here. So I knew I had to do something, and I had to turn to God about it because my relationship with God wasn't all that good throughout that time. So I was like, God, if you're still listening to me, if you're still here, I need your help. I told him, I was like, I have no friends. I don't feel peace that I felt when I first visited here. I don't feel enough. and I'm like all alone. Like, I don't know what to do. I've never felt this way. In high school, like, everybody knew who I was. I was like, you know, I was very known. But here, I wasn't. So I feel like that's something I had to do. I had to go to God. I had to surrender to God all my feelings and everything, like pretty much everything, you know. So obviously God didn't give me friends right away. That wasn't the case. Instead, I had to build my relationship with God. I had to pretty much count God as my only friend. I mean, he is a friend, but that was my only friend. So obviously I had to grow more, grow our relationship more, read the Bible more, and pretty much just talk to him. Talk to him as a friend, talk to him as a father, and just talk to him as my person. And because of that, throughout this past year, I was put in many situations where I was a little bit tested. I was put in uncomfortable situations. I was put in situations where I had to grow, and just situations where I had to go out of my comfort zone, and I was never the type to go out of my comfort zone. But because I was put in those situations, I learned a lot about myself, and God really showed me who I was, pretty much. In those situations, he showed me that I was courageous, I was a leader, I was compassionate, I was very goal-oriented, very disciplined, and one more second. Oh, and that I was very funny. I found out that I was super. I didn't find that out. I've been known that. But, see, Exhibit A. But yeah, pretty much, so with me growing closer to God, I learned everything that, I learned who he saw me as, pretty much. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll go with that. So all of that, I learned that, and that's literally the opposite of what I was told my whole life, well, those 4 years. And yeah, so far, we're doing great. I learned to be more confident when I'm walking with God. I learned to be a people person. Like, I love people sometimes. But, what was I saying? Oh, okay. So God taught me all of that when I just focused on him. And throughout the time, I wasn't expecting him to give me all these friends and everything. It took time. So after that, like during that process, but pretty much after that, God pretty much put people in my life who I never thought I would have, like those friends that I have now in the community that I have now. I always prayed for it my whole life. He gave it to me. I'm surrounded by a community here. I have great friends who are very supportive, very loving, and they just want the best for me, of course. And yeah, so it was a big transition from last year. When did I graduate? 2 years ago to now. So I learned a lot about myself. I learned the true meaning of friendship this past year. It was hard, but we got through it. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you can actually stay seated if you would like. This is kind of more of like a song that you guys aren't familiar with. It's like in Spanish. It's from Mexico, from this artist, worship artist, his name is Jesus Adrian Romero, and he sings worship songs, and I just kind of wanted to just sit in the moment and share this with you. And I have a verse to show you. So it says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." And this song is really about that, and how God always stays. He stays there. He never fully leaves. Like when you're far away from him, it's not because he's left. And he wants to reach out to you. So the song is really special to me and my family, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Se quedó conmigo en el fracaso, en mi oscuridad y mis momentos bajos. Y a pesar de conocerme tal cual soy, se quedó conmigo y sin reproche. Él me acompañó cuando perdí mi norte. Y a pesar de conocerme tal cual soy, se quedó y sigue aquí, porque dijo que estaría conmigo hasta el final, porque prometió la obra terminar. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando en mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropece y piensa que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropiece y piense que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. Se quedó conmigo en el ocaso, en la oscuridad que me desvió los pasos. Y a pesar de conocerme tal cual soy, se quedó conmigo y fue paciente. Y me levanto cuando bajé mi frente. Y a pesar de conocerme tal cual soy, se quedó y sigue aquí, porque dijo que estaría conmigo hasta el final, porque prometió la obra terminar. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando en mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropiece y piense que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando en mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropiece y piensa que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. Aunque a veces dudo y retrocedo, aunque a veces pienso que no puedo, Él sigue aquí. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando en mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropiece y piense que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. No me dejará cuando mi fe se meta el sol, cuando tropiece y piense que no hay solución. Él me guiará con la paciencia de su amor. Él sigue aquí. Él sigue aquí.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks. You can stand for our last song, and it'll be in English, so you're welcome.
Jacob, whose love endures through generations. I know that you will keep your covenant. I'm calling on the God of Moses, the one who opened up the ocean. I need you now to do the same thing for me.
Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. Your faithfulness.
Calling on the God of Mary, whose favor rests upon the lowly. I know with you all things are possible. I'm calling on the God of David, who made a shepherd boy courageous. I may not face Goliath, but I've got my own giants. Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. Your faithfulness. God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Oh rock of ages, I'm standing on your faithfulness. Your faithfulness. Your faithful God. You heard your children, you hear your children. You are the same God. You are the same God. You answered prayers back then, and you will answer now. You are the same God. You are the same God. You were providing then. You are providing now. You are the same God.
your faithfulness.
Alrighty, you are dismissed. Have a great Friday.